Turner Yell makes the stop in the secondary for Denver. 1st and 10. The fake. Good block in there, and down it goes. Caught at the 30.
Welcome to the Fins tailgate. It's where we elevate. Miami Dolphins talk, yeah, we never hesitate. Breaking news, hot takes, we keep it up to date. And when the fans speak up, the panel resonates. We live that aqua and orange from the field to the mic. Breaking down the plays, man, we talk it every night. From Tua to the defense, you know we keep it tight. NFL moves, you know we got the insight. We open up the floor, yeah, it's your time to shine. Fans drop the heat with opinions realigned. You got concerns, bring them, we're gonna chime. The Fins tailgates, where we keep it prime. Welcome to the Fins tailgate, it's where we elevate. Miami Dolphins talk, yeah, we never hesitate. Breaking news, hot takes, we keep it up to date. And when the fans speak up, the panel resonates. The NFL's changing, but we stay on the grind. Latest breaking stories, we don't waste no time. From the trades to the rumors, we make them all align. At the Fins tailgate, we always on the climb. We're repping the Dolphins, but it's NFL wide. From South Beach to the league, we keep it worldwide. Got the fans engaged with the energy supplied. Come kick it at the tailgate, we're riding high tide. Welcome to the Fins tailgate, it's where we elevate. Miami Dolphins talk, yeah, we never hesitate. Breaking news, hot takes, we keep it up to date. And when the fans speak up, the panel resonates. So if you love the game, you know we got the gate. Tune in, speak out, don't wait. It's your fate, this is the Fins tailgate. Now watch us dominate. Miami Dolphins, NFL, yeah, we integrate.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to WCFL DolFans Talk. Hope everyone's having a good time tonight. I'm Papa Paul, your host here on TFTG, along with my co-host, Mr. Johnny O.
What's up, everybody? How are you? Good to see you, Papa Paul.
Good to see you, too. How was your trip to Spain?
Absolutely phenomenal. What a good time, once-in-a-lifetime experience. The Spanish people treated us very well. The stadium was very different than the Hard Rock or any stadium around here. You know, the security, the way they got in was a little hectic. It was crazy, but eventually did get in. I know some people, the way they did it, didn't make it in until like the second quarter, which I'd be pissed about, but we got there early enough and got through that we got in. But
yeah.
You know, it was definitely a cool experience, being able to see a different country, their architecture, you know, the way they do things. Going to a restaurant at like 2 PM and they're closed for siesta. You know, they open for a few hours, close, open for a few more hours. Yeah, definitely a cool experience, once in a lifetime thing. Glad I did it. Had a great time. Got to spend some time with Gary, Tom, his mom, a bunch of other people. They had a nice Irish bar where we had a couple hundred people in there.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of that. That was cool.
Yeah. I mean, the whole experience was good. I'm glad I spent a week there. I know some people couldn't stay that long, and I feel bad for them because, you know, they missed out on being able to do as much stuff. But, you know, I got to spend a week there, Wednesday to Wednesday. Definitely worth it. You know, the game itself, You guys all watched. A little boring. Mike tried to lose the game, but we ended up winning. So,
morning, Derek.
Morning, Derek. How are you, brother?
You there, Derek? Might have to go back out and come back in because we can't hear you, Derek.
Nope.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I that blew my mind that he should have just kicked the field goal. Well, there was two different times.
Right.
He should have just kicked the field goal.
Right. Take the points. And then his explanation afterwards, I don't know if you saw it. He said he wanted to go for it on 4th down because they're very good at returning kicks. And if they kicked the field goal, they would have had to kick it to them, they probably would have got it at like the 35, 40 yard line. But there ain't no timeouts left. So, all right, if you give up a field goal, you're still tied going in overtime.
Yeah.
You know, I don't get it. I don't know if you guys saw it on TV, but the big screens at the stadium, after they stopped us on fourth down, they zoomed in on our sideline, and I believe it was Ollie Gordon was screaming, "Why didn't we kick it? Why didn't we kick it?"
Yeah, no, I didn't see that part.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think they put that on TV, but it was on the jumbotrons there at the stadium.
Can we hear you now, Derek? Derek.
Derek's having some technical difficulties.
Yeah, you got to go out and turn your volume all the way up on everything. Make sure it's up when you go out. No, I mean, could have made 3 points in the third quarter, but we'll go for it on 4th and 1 or 4th and goal, whatever.
Yeah, I didn't understand it then. I still don't understand it. And then they stopped you once on fourth down, and you do it again in the fourth quarter.
Derek, we can't hear you if you're there. Yeah, it's we can't, we got so lucky in that overtime bit, really.
Well, not so much overtime. Them missing the kick at the end of the fourth quarter to put it in overtime is where we really got lucky.
Yeah, yeah.
He makes that kick. He makes that kick. Game's over. We lose.
Yeah. I mean, I don't understand how we can score so many points one game, and the next game we can't do anything right to score points. And
yeah, I agree.
You got the ability to score points, but you go for it on fourth down when you should have just kicked a freaking field goal. He would have kicked a field goal both times. They would have had to get a touchdown, not a field goal, in order to go into overtime.
Yeah, I don't know what Mike's thinking is. I really don't. I'm from the old school. Put the points on the board when you can. Make them catch up to you.
Yeah. Oh, and that's pretty much what we discussed on Wednesday. It was crazy because, I mean, yeah, a game like that will drive you to drink, that's for sure. And I'm sure you did plenty of that over there.
Well, I don't drink a lot, but yeah, different stuff, tried different stuff. Some of it was good, some of it wasn't, but that's the experience of it. Tried a lot of different foods.
So Tom remembers his trip this time?
Yeah. There was only one night he was bad. Not real bad, but he me, him and Gary went to a club afterwards, and Tom was dancing around and having a great time, and we made sure he got an Uber to get back to where he was going, so
that's Tom. We love him. Yeah, I won't be going to any more games this year.
Oh, no, you're not coming down?
No, just between Thanksgiving weekends, really. We were going to go down to the Saints game, but we're doing Thanksgiving on Saturdays because the rest of the family's going to other families for Thanksgiving. That means, instead of spending time with family like we were supposed to, we would have had to eat and run. And then I'd have to be back here Sunday night because the wife has to be to work on Monday. So, can we hear you now?
Can you hear me?
There you
I
go.
can hear
Now
you
we
now,
got you.
Derek.
There we go. I don't know what was going on there. Like, I went back through the settings, and I guess my mic was down like to in the middle, but I don't know.
Well, we hear you now.
That's all that matters. We're in now. So, yeah, I can hear you guys great. I just couldn't talk. But so Ollie was tripping, huh? He was flipping out because they didn't want to kick the field goal, huh?
Oh yeah, and it was up on the jumbotron. He's yelling, "Why the fuck didn't we kick it? Why the fuck didn't we kick it?"
Right. Yeah, we should have kicked it for sure.
Should have kicked it both times. Put the points on the board.
Right. So.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just thankful we can't lose today.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna hear a bunch of shit, but I'm gonna be positive and say we're gonna win out. But that's just my faith in my team. That's all. Even though they'll probably let me down hard and throw me off the cliff, but it's worth the shot.
Well, one game at a time. That's all you can do. You got to beat the Saints first, and then worry about what comes next.
Yeah.
You know, they can't be looking forward. They can't be, I mean, they should be high, but they can't be too high because then you'll lose to somebody like New Orleans, and then beating Buffalo means nothing.
Right.
You know, I think Buffalo looked past us and thought it was going to be an easy game. And, you know, some of the young kids are coming out playing and having good games. And, you know, these are going to be some of the starters for next year. I mean, you know, Biggers actually made some plays. Phillips was making plays. You know, you got some of these young guys that are starting to figure out what the NFL is, and they're starting to make some plays. So,
yeah, they just need some time under the belt.
Even Grant made some plays.
yeah. No, I mean, some of these young kids are making some plays. I don't know if you guys read it. You probably did, but when they got into overtime, Jones said to the defensive line, "You guys take care of the runs. He's going to throw towards me, and he can't throw." And he picked it off.
Yeah. It just seems like they're working as a team unit now for once. But
yeah, it seems like they're coming together better. I mean, you know, you're still only 4-7, so you know.
Yeah.
But man, I would love to have my defense like the Houston Texans.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, I do not want to see that defense in the playoffs.
Well, they're ahead of us right now. They're what, 6-6 or something?
6-5 now.
6-5. Yeah.
But I mean, yeah. Even if you make the play, I'm just saying I wouldn't want to play against them because what they do, sack Josh Allen like 8 or 9 times.
Eight times.
8 times they sacked him.
I always say defenses win championships. I mean,
well, you don't have to look far. Look at what Philly did to Kansas City last year in the Super Bowl. Only rushing 4 and absolutely destroyed them.
Right. And that's what's carrying Philly this year. And then, you know, they're only one offensive step away from being able to, you know, to dominate there. So. Like you said, though, I think we got key pieces on the defense there. A couple people said, well, multiple players away. What else do I want to say that? But like I said, if you do your job, these guys are all pretty good pros. They just need a little bit of time under their belt. I don't think we're super, super far away. I really don't. But that's just me being positive all the time. So got to try to stay positive.
No, some of the young kids are actually looking good. You know, they're learning, they're understanding what the NFL is. They're not playing college kids anymore. Everybody you're playing against is a pro. So,
right. And
Nothing wrong with being positive, Derek. Nothing wrong with being positive.
Yep. I mean, we went through the 1-15 season, so I'm going to keep pushing, you know. So, But Johnny, I will be down for the Bengals game. I am coming to it for sure. I know it's going to get flexed, but I was hoping that it would stay so I didn't have to buy 2 nights of hotel because it's just too much driving for drive down in the morning and drive back. Or I don't know if I could swing. I might be able to try to drive down early in the morning, come tailgate, and crash after the game and drive home. But I just got to figure out that yet. The hotels prices are ridiculous.
Check Airbnb, brother.
That's what I need to see. Yeah. Or yeah, if we can find an Airbnb, maybe we can split on something. Maybe we can talk about that later. But yeah. So. But.
Well, if you want those tickets to Saints game, Derek, I'll give them to you.
Well, I just realized I thought it was this weekend and wasn't thinking. And I'm going to be in North Carolina on Wednesday. We got to go up and see some of Jess's side of the family. And then we're driving back Sunday. I'm probably not going to be able to even watch the game. I got an 8 or 9 hour drive. So.
Okay.
But, yeah, if I could, I would. I would love to, but I just don't think timing will work out right. So, but did you get rid of your Bucks tickets? Did you sell them yet?
Those went to my son-in-law.
Okay. I know if them seats 9 and 10 open up over there by you, Jason's gonna be mad, but I really wouldn't mind sitting over there. Because there's the other guy that's beside me to the left of your seat, Paul, and then his son.
Yeah.
I really like them seats. They're comfortable. They're a good spot. The bad part is when they're on the opposite side of the end zone, it's a little tough to see. But, when you get down to about the 10, 20-yard line, but that's what the Jumbotron's for,
I don't have a problem seeing them. Maybe you need to get your eyes checked, son.
I mean, I could see them, but it's not like as good as it is when they're in our end zone facing us. You know what I mean? You can still see everything really well.
Oh, yeah.
But you're not in the middle. But I enjoy it there. I really do. So if it opens up, I'm going to try to see if I'll do it. He's got the final say, though, because they're all in his name.
We got an easy win this weekend.
Yeah. We can't lose. We can't win. Well, yeah, we can get a win. We can't lose. Well,
It's called a stress-free Sunday.
Right?
Of course, we win every Sunday at tailgating, too.
That we do.
Yeah, that was one of the weird things. Like Spain, there is no tailgating.
Really?
None.
So what did you do beforehand? You just go to the bar or something, or?
No, we went to the stadium to try to figure out, and they had it all, like gates and stuff. You couldn't walk in certain spots. You couldn't get near the stadium. You had to get in line and go through security, and just the whole setup was kind of weird. And I get it. We're in a different country, and they do things differently.
Yeah.
But I think the NFL should have had a little more say in how that was going to go. And then they had the NFL shop open, but before the game, you couldn't get to it. Then after the game, there was so many people, you couldn't get back in. So Gary and I are like, we'll come back tomorrow morning. We go Monday morning, already closed. Everything's boxed up and getting ready to get out of there.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, the NFL lost so much money. And it might have been like they had an agreement with the stadium. They had to be out after Sunday night. I don't know.
Yeah.
But there was so many people going back to the NFL store at the stadium on Monday, and they were closed, already packed up and gone. And it was like, damn, they lost a ton of money because people wanted to buy stuff.
Yeah. Were you able to get a game pen or anything like that?
I did, and unfortunately, I got one because I was thinking, all right, I'll go Sunday and I'll get more, and couldn't get near the store, couldn't get in after, and then Monday they were closed.
Right. At least you were able to get one,
Yeah, it was weird because the game day pin, it wasn't just the game, it was 3 pins together. So you had to buy all 3. So I was hoping that, like on Sunday they would have just the game day pin, but you couldn't get anywhere near the store.
Oh, wow.
So unfortunately, I had some people that wanted them, but I couldn't get them for them, and that sucks. But
God damn it, Johnny.
Yeah, I was seeing some reports that a lot of the locals didn't really come. It was a lot of people that actually traveled. They didn't have the big turnout like England and like this. Some of the other games, they said they're more into soccer, and it's not a very good spot.
well, I mean, the stadium was pretty much full. I mean, they have 83,000 seats, so it was pretty much full, and it was about the same number of Dolphins fans as there was Washington fans. Walking around, like a couple people said, "Oh, there's a lot more Dolphins fans here than there is Washington fans." I'm like, nah. I said, it's the reason you're thinking that is because when you look down the street, it's easy to see aqua and orange.
Right.
Yeah.
Commanders fans are wearing black with burgundy, and it's not always easy to see them. Where the Dolphins fans, anywhere you look, there's aqua and orange there. It's easy to spot us because of our colors. But once we got in the stadium, it was about even.
Right.
And it was our home game, so it was our DJ, our announcer. Everything was, like a home game on the Jumbotron for the Dolphins, and playing the fight song after we scored. And
yeah, I hope we don't get another international game. Like, I know the NFL's trying to push for as many international games and lose multiple home games. I hope that doesn't happen.
Well, no, next year if we get one, it will be the away team.
So we should have how many?
Eight home games next year. So if we do play international, we'll be the away team.
Yeah.
That's good then. That's real good. One of these days, I'm going to bite the bullet and go. One day.
And it definitely was a cool experience. It really was. It was, for me, it was definitely worth it. Gary and I hung out. We were there for a week. Got to see a lot of stuff. The only thing we didn't get to see that we wanted to was the Royal Palace. We went on Tuesday morning, and we get in line, and they come out at 10 o'clock and go, "Oh, sorry, we're closed for today. We have a private event going on."
Oh, man.
So then we ended up going to the cathedral next door, and then found a smaller palace, like a 20-minute walk away. We went to that one.
Yeah, what was up with them not letting Bob wear his mask? He wore it in, and then...
No, I guess it was wearing it in. He had to take it off, but once he was inside, I believe he was okay.
Yeah, he had it on the inside because I've seen some pictures of it with him on it and inside.
Yeah, and you got to remember, you're in a different country. Their security rules are different.
Right, because they probably scan everybody by their face. I mean, can he even wear it? Can he even wear it here, straight in through security?
I believe so. Yeah, I think so.
How many flights did you have to take?
Oh, geez, dude, I didn't do a good job. Gary did a wonderful job setting everything up when he booked it, and I never thought about it. We left Orlando, landed in Atlanta, had like an hour, and then we flew to Madrid. And then Thursday morning, we got on a 1-hour flight to go to the south of Spain to go where he was stationed when he was in the Marines. And we did a couple different cities down there. Flew back Friday, spent all day Friday sightseeing, Saturday, Sunday, the game. Coming home, I never thought about it, but we flew back to Atlanta. Well, the girl next to me puts on the screen, and I'm like, God damn it, we're flying right past Newark. I could have gone straight from Madrid to Newark. Instead, no, I flew down to Atlanta, then to Orlando, then back up to Newark.
Oh, yeah.
I spent all day Wednesday on a plane.
So basically, they flew down. You flew over Newark, and then all the way straight down. You just did a gigantic L. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I went all the way down to Atlanta, then to Orlando, then back up to Newark.
Do they always fly over that way? Like, is there certain direct paths that they take over there? I guess there's only one, because
I'm guessing, and if I would have looked at the map ahead of time, I would have realized, hey, Spain's, basically across from, New England and stuff, I could have booked my flight straight from Madrid to Newark and not gone down to Atlanta, but I didn't even think about it. Gary found the flight. It was cheap. It was $4.58 round trip. So I was like, oh, that's cool.
That isn't bad. Now, how long was the flight? Was the flight first flight, like going to Spain?
It was like 8 hours going there, 9 hours coming back.
Now, is the seats bigger or are they like small, like normal Spirit and Southwest?
Well, they're bigger a little bigger than Spirit. They got a little more cushion on them. They recline back. We were on United, so.
Oh, okay.
It was a 7. What did he say? 767 or something. It had 2 seats on the end, 3 in the middle, 2 on the other side.
So you were like still type of an Airbus type plane then?
Yeah, it was a big one, and they fed you twice during the flight.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So I was always nervous, like if I got on like these tiny little Southwest planes and stuff, man. I can't even. I want to go to Vegas and stuff, and I can't fly that far. Like I just feel like I'm crammed in, and I'm scared to death to use the restroom on the plane. Don't know why, but I don't know. So if they ever go over there again, we're gonna get with you because you're the guy that knows how to book all this stuff.
Actually, Gary did all the flights for this one. He kept checking and called me one day and goes, "Hey, I got United. It's $4.58 round trip." I'm like, "All right, here's my info. Book it."
Right.
And then we spent $900 on an Airbnb for the 2 of us. So it was $450 for the entire week.
Wow.
Well, we went a little outside the city.
Right.
A lot of people stayed within the city, and we were like 20 minutes outside of it. So, but the metro line was very easy to use.
Good morning, Russell.
Good morning, Russell. Being outside the city, the city, you can experience more of the culture a little bit more.
Good morning, fellas. How are you? Welcome
What's
back,
up,
Johnny
brother?
O.
Thanks, brother.
Good morning, Russell.
Good
You
morning,
decided
brother
to
Derek.
wake up and join us, huh, Russell?
No, I actually was waiting on. I had ordered a TV and they delivered it, so I was setting it up and stuff.
Nice.
Because you know how the holidays are. It's funny. I'm thinking like a FedEx or UPS is gonna deliver it. It's like some regular dude. He just put on the side of my house. I was like, "What the hell?" It was a dude in a car.
Yeah,
like
out here, it's insane.
Yeah, because they have the subcontractors. These stores don't want to pay FedEx and all them, so they have like regular people. So, I got the Ring surveillance, so my phone's binging because somebody's walking up the driveway. So I'm like, what the hell? There was a girl. She had like a gurney. She put it on the side of the house. But my girl's out running errands. So I'm like, son of a bitch, was this part of a big ass box? It was the. I was like, no wonder people steal off people's porches, because if I didn't have that, anybody could have walked up. She didn't even put it on my front porch. She put it on the side of my side of the house, leaning up against the house. I'm like, what the hell?
Wow. TV leaning up.
Yeah, people out of control.
What size did you get? Did you at least get a big one?
Yeah, it's a 72.
Man, that's perfect size.
Yeah, because I got a 58 and 3 bedrooms, and I got a 72 downstairs. So I wanted to change. Actually, I got a 55 in my side room, my man cave. So I'm putting a 72 in there.
Nice.
Yeah, because it's just me and my girl, but sometimes my daughter and my son-in-law come over. We don't all like the same stuff. Hey, you can go watch TV in another room. There you go.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a big one from our living room.
Yeah, you got to. This is the time of year before Black Friday. Black Friday and all that mess.
Yep, get them.
So Johnny O, how was Spain? I know Spain's pretty nice because I was stationed in Rota.
We went to Rota.
Yeah, Rota's nice. I was stationed there in Naval.
Yeah, Gary was stationed there with the Marines, so we ended up taking a flight and going down and visiting. I forget where we flew into, and then Went to a city there, then went to Rhoda. Rhoda, that was the worst weather of all, was when we were in Rhoda.
Yep.
At one point, it was pouring rain with like 60-mile-an-hour winds.
Oh yeah. You never know with the Iberian Peninsula, you know?
Yep.
You never know.
Oh, 60-mile-an-hour winds and wind range. Whew.
Yeah, it's
we
crazy.
we stayed in one bar for like 3 hours because of the wind and the rain. I'm like, I'm not walking out there.
Nope. You'd be drenched.
Yeah, that, and Gary was trying to hit all the old bars that he used to go to, so we hit like 5, 6, 7 different places.
Nice, nice.
That was cool. Go to his old stomping grounds.
Mm-hmm.
So what's everyone's thoughts on the Saints game? How's it going to look? Outcome?
Well, I mean, the way we're playing, we should win. I mean, they got to keep playing this way, and the defense has to keep doing what they've been doing the last couple games. So,
yeah. Plus, we're coming off a bye. They got a rookie quarterback. We should run the ball, control the clock on them. I mean, their defense is okay, but I mean, outside of the one receiver from Ohio State that they have, I mean, we should be able to handle the Saints. I mean, but yeah, we've seen stranger things, you know.
Well, that's what we're saying. You can't just look past
show up.
Because
yeah, you just can't show up. You gotta beat them up early and make them quit.
Yeah,
I mean, the thing that bothers me about the Dolphins is the games like these are those trap type games. You know, we're all saying, "Oh yeah, we should do this, we should do that, we should handle them." We'll come out flat. I hope not. Coming off the bye. Plus, we're going to get some reinforcements back, too. So we're going to be a little better. And it's funny. We were all talking a few weeks ago. We're this, we're that. We're terrible. I'm still on path for my 10-win season. And that's funny. Because I was at the start of the year, 10 wins before healthy 11. We could possibly win 10 games. Which is sick, though, because it messes up our draft. But, I mean, of course, we want to win. We don't want to tank. Nobody wants a tank. But, I mean, we'll see in the offseason. We gotta still add because, like I said, one player is not going to help us. We need a few players.
Trade your draft pick. Say if you get mid-pack, trade it back.
First round. Yeah. We need help. Definitely need reinforcements. Like Austin Jackson's supposedly coming back. And, Waller could play, I mean, but the sad part about all of this, like, we still got a shot at the 7th seed wild card.
Yeah.
6 or 7 seed, because they're only like a game or two ahead of us. Things can happen.
Well, that's why I mean, you can't look past anybody now. You're 4-7. If you're looking past anybody, then there's definitely a problem because there's no way you should be looking past any team when you're 4-7 and trying to push.
Yeah, you're going to get your ass whooped if you go and looking, and we're going to get exposed, or one of these rookie quarterbacks is going to expose us to have the game of their life if we look past them.
You figure down the stretch, we got the Saints at home. We got the Jets away. We got the Steelers away. We got the Bengals and the Buccaneers at home, and then the last game of the year in New England. So, I mean, we'll see. That's all we can do, Take them one at a time. Just got to start stacking them.
We're definitely going to have a tough game with the Patriots. The Bucs, they're getting their one guy back next week.
Yeah, but the thing about the Patriots game, it's the last game of the year. They're 9-2. They could be resting everybody because they're gonna get a playoff home game if they stay the course. They play the Bengals today, then they play the Giants at home. I mean, what are they really gonna have to play for?
Right. Well, I mean, they're trying to get home field advantage throughout the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, but they might still do it because the team that's ahead of them is who? The Broncos?
Oh, ain't Indy there? Indy
No, they're ahead of Indy. They're the 2 seed right now in New England.
Oh.
So, I mean, regardless, they're going to get a home playoff game. But say hypothetically at the end of the year, what are they playing for? Nothing. I mean, outside of, say, the last game of the year, they're playing for to have the best record in the conference, they might. But if it's out of reach or it's not attainable, they're going to rest people. They're not going to play Drake May, maybe a quarter, maybe.
Right.
I'll be there regardless. I don't care if the Dolphins were 1-16 or 11-0, whatever. I'm always at that game. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's right there in your backyard. You got to.
I go every year. I was going when I was in the Navy and I was stationed in Norfolk. I was like, I'm going home for the weekend. I don't got no duty. I'm going. When I was in San Diego, 80s, I was flying in Miami to go to the Orange Bowl. So I'm like, hey, if I can't go to a game 24 minutes from my house, something's wrong.
Right. I know we got to get some people locked down. You got to get Jordan Brooks locked down in a contract. To get HN locked down, you got to start getting it for these prices.
Well, we'll see what happens with Chubb. They'll have to clear him out. You got to get some money off the books. I mean, they definitely have to re-sign HN, and you have to give Brooks a raise too. But you know what I'm saying? The Dolphins, we'll see. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen on that end. They're going to probably keep Champ Kelly. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, we all want a different GM, but with a different GM might want his own coach, his own quarterback, and Ross is not going for that. And he's the one that pays the money, so don't be surprised. It's Champ Kelly or Marvin Allen. They're the guys that are already there, you know? Which is, I mean, a story in itself, but anybody have anything to comment?
No, you're right there. It can go either way.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying it only on the instance because Ross doesn't want to seem like he doesn't know what he's doing. I mean, it's all well and good that he really doesn't because he's not a football guy. He's a businessman. He's building up his portfolio, and that's all well and good if you want to be into Formula One racing, soccer, and tennis, and all that stuff. That's fine. But on the football aspect of it, he's not like Kraft, who has somebody that's got his football organization run. He's got Vrabel. He's got people in the upper management that know football. He had Greer because Greer was like, you know, a constant. He could let Greer do whatever. And considering the first 2 years that McDaniel was there, the Dolphins made the playoffs. So he was happy about that. But they weren't improving. They were just a playoff tier type team, mid-range. Now we fell off. We gave out money like it was a candy at a freaking carnival. And now we're reaping, you know, what we sowed. Hopefully, we only have 8 picks in the next draft, but we got a first, a second, 3/3, a fourth, I think a fifth, and a seventh, or whatever it is. But we got to trade back if we keep winning and we're mid-range. We'll say we're in the 20s, like last year in the picks. You got to trade back and get more. Somebody would trade up, hopefully. Or
I mean, yeah, right now, if it was to end right now, we'd be at a pick spot 11.
Yeah, but it's not going to end that way. We're going to end in the 20s. You watch.
Oh, I know. I'm not saying.
No, I know what you're saying. Yeah. I don't care about what now is because what now don't mean nothing. We don't draft obviously till April, but I think we're going to end up between 20 and 25 in the picks, and we're not going to get like we ended up with Chop Robinson the last time. We're not going to get what we really need. Not at 25. I mean, who's to say? I don't know, but people were screaming and hollering, get rid of Tua, and we want this one, and we want. Listen, you're not getting there's no quarterback right now, regardless of who you get in the top 10 picks.
There's no quarterback out there right now. Really,
it's going to help you. Nope. There's nobody
out there. There's not one out there that's worth max or like sending all your draft picks for the mortgage.
And the funny part about that is I don't give a damn who you get. Who's going to block for that guy? Yeah, because our line is still suspect. So you're going to put in a new person to get killed.
Yep, and then it'll be Tua all over again with the injury.
Yeah, so you're going to stay with Tua for at least another year, at least. And if he balls out, then you're going to get back to that story again. What are we going to do? But, we got to improve our line. And we've all said it. I mean, we haven't had our line healthy, so you can't really evaluate our line because it haven't been healthy. I mean, Achane is playing out of his mind. Waddle's been playing well. Wallow is playing well till he got hurt. We don't have another receiver outside of Malik Washington because they don't really do much with Akine. They don't really do much with Taj Washington. So,
Well,
what's to say?
that's just it. Where's Taj Washington been? He hasn't been there at all.
Well, ever
He
since he
played-
fumbled the ball,
He fumbled that ball. Maybe he's in the doghouse. I don't know. But this is what I'm saying about how our play calling is. And every single week we go into the game saying, don't run that stupid play behind the line of scrimmage. And they always do.
oh yeah,
That's
times.
It's a guaranteed 6 to 7 yard loss every time.
Yep.
If it was Tyreek Hill, okay. But everybody else, no, we're not doing that. That play should be scrapped, thrown out, do more screens, having HN or Ollie Gordon actually catches the ball well. Have them moving and going forward, catching the ball. I hate that, throwing him 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage and hope he breaks a tackle or that play got to go.
Yeah.
And Dulcich, Greg Dulcich, the tight ends played well in Waller's absence, so he's pretty decent. He's not too bad,
And he's been blocking really well too. And
Yeah.
I going back onto the draft, like you said, yeah, I think we're going to be like 25th, like you said. We're going to be and back there a good bit. The three guys that I really want, I want the lineman from Bama, which we're not going to get.
No, Proctor, you ain't getting him.
It would be nice. You ain't getting
Not
him.
at 25.
I'd love to have the cornerback from Ohio State. He's the
Not
number one.
getting him. Not at 25.
And then that big tight end from the Oregon Ducks. He's the number one tight end. You're not getting him either.
Nope. That's what I'm saying. I mean, we're fans. Of course, we want our team to win. We ain't sitting here saying, "Oh, lose all the games." I mean, now people are back on the bandwagon. They're enthusiastic about the Dolphins again. I mean, we should beat the Saints, and the people are going to be all excited. 5 wins, and then I think it's at Pittsburgh or at the Jets. The next one, I know it's in something in between.
Jets and then Pittsburgh, but you see, they're even possibly thinking about flexing the Steeler game.
Yep. Well, because that's a Monday night game. Yeah. So I mean, we'll see. I'm optimistic. We're playing better. We had some like difficulties in the Commanders game. We had 2 drives or inside the 3. We didn't get no points, which was idiotic to me.
Well, some of the play callings were terrible too. You know,
Well, his play calling, I mean, Jimmy Neutron Boy genius. He don't want to be told nothing. You're not running H-hand up the middle when you have Gordon. I don't get it.
You run H-hand and he gets crushed by 3 Commander defenders, and you damn near break the man in half. It's like,
Yeah, he's lucky he didn't get hurt. And this is what I'm saying about his play calling. Oh, you know how in the past you got Akine for the red zone. How come he wasn't in there? Like a lob pass.
Okay, guys, I hate to do this, but I'm going to have to cut it short. I got to pick up my sister-in-law right now.
You're lying. You're going to get cheesecake. You ain't fooling nobody.
If I was down in Miami, I say, shit, yeah, I'm getting cheesecake.
Yeah, I'll bet. Well, I appreciate y'all guys, man. Thanks for having me on, man.
I appreciate you being on with us for this short little bit.
I don't want no porch pirate walking off of a TV.
Tom's supposed to be with us on Wednesday night, so we'll talk to y'all soon. Peace, love, and fins up, everybody. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. And enjoy
Peace, love, and fins up, brother. Good seeing you all.
Yeah, peace, love, fins up, guys. I don't know if I'll be on Wednesday or not with traveling. I'm going to try my best.
No problem. You do you.
Yeah, if you guys won't hear from you, all have a great Thanksgiving if I can't get on.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving,
Appreciate y'all,
everybody.
man.
Enjoy your holiday.
Thanks, y'all.
Everybody also, yes.